It'd be so funny to me. Every single time Jay Z is in hot water, Beyonce wants to put out something showing black love. Look at us, we're such a good family. We're so amazing. We are.
But here's my thought, okay? I think that Jay Z and Beyonce are master manipulators of the media. And I also think, yeah. And I think that they are to the point, they will manipulate almost anything. Like, I think it's bad karma to lie about the state of your marriage.
Wendy Williams just made a shocking claim about Jay Z that no one saw coming. And if there's any truth to it, Beyonce has allegedly been dealing with far more behind the scenes than the public ever realized. As most fans know, rumors and admissions surrounding Jay Z's infidelity have followed the couple for years. Beyonce appeared to address betrayal throughout Lemonade, while Jay Z later opened up about his mistakes in his own music. Even the infamous elevator incident involving Solange fueled years of speculation about what was really happening within the family. But according to this latest claim, there may have been more to the story than cheating alone. Wendy suggested that the situation could involve allegations about a secret daughter and another family outside of Jay Z's marriage to Beyonce. If true, that would raise even bigger questions about what Beyonce knew and when she knew it. So, what exactly is being alleged here? Let's break it all down.
Jay Z sold black people out. And the sooner that y'all realize this, the much better off we will be as a collective. The first thing that people say in relation to Jay Z, whether it be speculatory what's coming out about him or whether it be a fact, that man said he left condoms in a car seat, he sold crack to his own mama. I'm not going to start saying things I don't know to be true, but why do you guys ever think that somebody like that is going to be a collective person? The files said about Jay Z, and you guys know what files I'm talking about, that why do we need to control?
Beyonce recently released a new promotional video for her hair care line, Secret, and fans were surprised to see Jay Z taking center stage. Beyonce provided the voiceover, explaining that Jay wanted to rock an afro for his upcoming Roots picnic performance. She also made a point of mentioning that he had been growing out his hair to help their daughter, Blue Ivy, feel more confident and proud of her own natural hair, a detail that quickly caught people's attention.
I thought it was always beautiful that the real reason Jay grew out his hair was to show Blue that her hair was like his hair.
Beyonce then stepped into the video, dancing and smiling as she combed Jay Z's hair, and the two looked every bit like the picture-perfect, happy couple. But one thing about the Carters is that they rarely address rumors or speculation directly. Instead, fans often read between the lines whenever the couple makes a carefully timed public appearance. Some people believe the Secret video was simply created to promote the brand's latest products. Others joked that Jay Z probably wanted the video released after Nicki Minaj mocked his hairstyle and accused him of wearing a lace front. But the moment fans saw Beyonce and Jay Z together like this, with Beyonce personally doing his cornrows and making the crossover herself, some viewers immediately began wondering whether the timing was meant to soften his public image. That speculation grew because Jay Z had already been facing criticism over reports of a partnership with Target for an exclusive vinyl release celebrating the 30th anniversary of his classic album, Reasonable Doubt. The collaboration quickly sparked backlash from critics who questioned why he would work with the retailer, while some consumers were boycotting Target over the company's retreat from certain diversity, equity, and inclusion commitments. For those critics, the issue was bigger than a vinyl release. They argued that Jay Z, as someone who has often spoken about supporting the Black community, should have been aware of the controversy surrounding Target. Some also pointed out that a major artist with his influence likely had other retailers willing to partner with him for such an important anniversary. That led to some harsh reactions online. One critic wrote, "Jay Z has always been an opportunist. At what point are we going to stop supporting those who don't give a damn about us?" Others brought up his previous involvement with the NFL following the controversy surrounding Colin Kaepernick, arguing that this was another example of Jay making business decisions that did not sit well with everyone. One person made their position clear, saying, "Jay Z isn't stopping anything for me. The Target boycott continues. I don't need his music at all." And then, right as the criticism was heating up, Beyonce appeared beside him in this affectionate Secret video. Naturally, people started connecting the dots. To some viewers, The message seemed to be, we're happy, we're in love, we're a normal family, and Jay is a great husband and father. Whether that was actually the intention or not, the timing certainly got people talking. Beyonce's presence has enormous influence, and critics believe her image often helps soften the controversy surrounding Jay Z. The question is whether a sweet family moment can really change the conversation when people are already focused on the bigger issues surrounding his business decisions.
Seeing the Jay Z popping out looking dumb. I don't understand what the Beyonce thing coming on the internet doing a 7-minute narration was gonna do to prove anything. Didn't nobody care when the stylist came out and the stylist was saying anything. Didn't nobody care when Mama Tina came out and Mama Tina tried to defend it. So y'all then had to try to send Beyonce? Isn't this what Jay Z did exactly with the casino and why he was denied even the casino? Because he sat there and tried to leverage Beyonce? It's like, Beyonce, what are you on a 360 deal with Jay Z or something? Because it seems like every single time something negative or something is not going your way in the media, you have to pop out and subtly try to defend yourself.
But according to Wendy Williams' commentary, Beyonce may always feel the need to stand by Jay Z because every time his name gets caught up in controversy, their shared empire and legacy are also at stake. From that perspective, protecting Jay's image is not just about defending her husband. It is also about protecting the powerful brand they have built together. Wendy also suggested that Jay has always been willing to go where the money is. Critics may have their own theories about his motivations, but rumors about Jay Z's personal life have followed him for decades. People sometimes forget that he had an entire life before marrying Beyonce, and over the years, there have been unverified claims that he may have fathered children with other women. One woman whose name became publicly connected to Jay Z is Carmen Bryan, the mother of Nas' daughter, Destiny. Her story became part of one of hip-hop's most legendary feuds. According to Carmen's own account, she became involved with Jay Z during a difficult period in her relationship with Nas. At the time, Nas and Jay Z already had tension between them. Carmen later explained that she did not fully understand the extent of their rivalry when Jay began showing her attention. She admitted that both she and Nas had been unfaithful, but the real problem was the identity of the person she became involved with. Jay was not some anonymous man. He was another major rapper operating in the same industry as Nas. The situation exploded when Jay Z referenced the affair during his feud with Nas, most famously on Takeover. After the track was released, Nas reportedly confronted Carmen because he wanted to understand exactly what had happened before responding publicly. From there, the story becomes much more complicated. Claims have circulated that Carmen became pregnant during her involvement with Jay Z and later suffered a miscarriage. Some accounts have also suggested that she eventually came to believe Jay's interest in her was partly motivated by his rivalry with Nas. However, those details remain part of a deeply personal and disputed story rather than something that can be treated as independently confirmed fact. The entire situation has often been compared to the personal drama surrounding Tupac Shakur, the Notorious B.I.G., and Faith Evans, where romantic allegations became ammunition in a much larger rap feud. Eventually, Carmen and Jay Z's relationship ended. Then Nas released Ether, a brutal response that many hip-hop fans still consider one of the greatest diss tracks ever recorded. After that, the dynamic shifted completely, and whatever connection remained between Carmen and Jay appeared to be over for good.
You were pregnant by Jay?
Yes, I had a miscarriage.
Okay, this is before the whole
This is,
takeover.
this is like
Okay.
before all of that.
How far along were you?
I believe I was definitely less than 3 months. It was the first trimester. It wasn't.
It was still early.
Exactly. Yeah, it wasn't anything crazy. It wasn't planned. It wasn't like, oh, we're gonna have this baby and, move forward with our. No.
Okay. When you told Jay that you were pregnant, what was his reaction?
I told him after the fact.
Oh, you told him after?
I told him after
miscarriage.
the
Okay,
fact.
so he didn't even know.
No, I told him after the fact.
But according to what Wendy is allegedly suggesting, the public may not have gotten the full story about Carmen and Jay Z's relationship. The claim is that Carmen believed their relationship was genuinely serious. According to this version of events, Jay gave her plenty of attention, surprised her with expensive gifts, and allegedly made promises about a future together. So, when she became pregnant, she reportedly believed she was having a child with a man who was truly committed to her. Things supposedly changed when Carmen began to suspect that Jay's interest in her may have been connected to his rivalry with Nas. Feeling manipulated and caught in the middle of an increasingly personal feud, she allegedly chose to side with Nas. From there, the story becomes even more controversial. Unverified claims suggest that Carmen kept the alleged pregnancy, and later the child, away from the public eye. As Jay Z's relationship with Beyonce became more serious, keeping such a secret hidden would have become increasingly important. If it had ever been confirmed that Jay fathered a child with Nas' former partner during their feud, it could have created a major scandal, especially while Jay and Beyonce were building the powerful public image that would eventually become associated with the Carter family. According to the allegations, Jay financially supported this separate household while continuing to build his life with Beyonce. The claim is that Beyonce did not initially know about any of it and only discovered more about Jay's past after she had already become deeply committed to their relationship. Wendy Williams has never been shy about criticizing Beyonce and Jay Z, sometimes portraying them as extremely calculated about their public image. Yet even from that perspective, the argument is that Beyonce may have gotten the worst end of the situation. If she had known everything allegedly happening behind the scenes before fully committing to Jay, she might have made very different choices.
You're not a credible source, because if you were, then you would know. I've never partied with them. I've never been to their house. I don't swim in their pool. Like, we're not friends. I'm a pop culture pundit and commentator, right? That's what you call it? Pop culture woman. And I talk about people and what they're doing when they're celebrities like you. So we're not friends, but I do like you and I respect both of their grinds.
And others seem to agree, with one person saying, "He hurt Beyonce badly, and she continued to stand by him. She could have done so much better than Jay Z." But now I really want to know what you guys think about this entire situation. Do you agree? Or do you see things differently? Sound off in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, baddies.